April 20th, 23, Astronomical events. April 2nd, the Sombrero Galaxy is well placed. On April 2nd, the Sombrero Galaxy in the constellation Virgo will be well placed in the evening sky in the coming weeks. April 4th, Meteor 94 is well placed. M94, a spiral galaxy in Canes Venati Ci, will be well placed in the evening sky in the coming weeks. On April 4th, it will reach its highest point in the sky at around midnight local time, and on subsequent evenings it will culminate 4 minutes earlier each day. April 5/6, Pink Moon. The moon will reach full phase. At this time of the month, it is visible for much of the night, rising at around dusk and setting at around dawn. April has the full pink moon, from the pink phlox wildflowers that bloom in North America in the early spring. April 8th, the moon at aphelion. The moon's monthly orbit around the Earth will carry it to its furthest point from the Sun, its aphelion, at a distance of 1.003 astronomical units from the Sun. April 8th, Mercury at dichotomy. Mercury will reach half phase in its March-April 2023 evening apparition. It will be shining brightly at magnitude -0.4. April 9th, lunar occultation of Delta Scorpii. The moon will pass in front of Delta Scorpii, creating a lunar occultation visible from countries and territories including Antarctica, southwestern Australia, French Southern Territories, and Heard Island and McDonald Islands, amongst others. April 10-11th, Venus next to Pleiades. Venus will appear next to the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters. April 11th, Mercury at greatest elongation east. Mercury will reach its greatest separation from the Sun in its March-April 2023 evening apparition. It will be shining brightly at magnitude 0. This is a great opportunity to head out and try to spot the planet. April 13th, Jupiter at apogee. Jupiter's orbit around the Sun will carry it to its furthest point from the Earth, its apogee moving to a distance of 5.96 astronomical units from us. April 15th, conjunction of Moon and Saturn. The Moon and Saturn will share the same right ascension, with the Moon passing 3.29 degrees to the south of Saturn. The Moon will be 26 days old. The Moon will be at magnitude -11.0 and Saturn at magnitude 8, both in the constellation Aquarius. April 18th, Messier 3 is well placed. The globular cluster M3 in Canes Venati Ci will be well placed in the evening sky in the coming weeks. On April 18th, it will reach its highest point in the sky at around midnight local time. April 20th, hybrid solar eclipse. The moon will pass in front of the Sun, creating a hybrid total or annular solar eclipse visible from Western Australia, East Timor, and Eastern Indonesia between 1836 and 2359 PDT. A hybrid solar eclipse occurs when the moon is almost too close to the Earth to completely block the Sun. April 20th, new moon. The moon will pass close to the Sun and become lost in its glare for a few days. It's the best time to see nebulae, galaxies, and clusters. April 21st, conjunction of the Moon and Mercury. The Moon and Mercury will share the same right ascension, with the Moon passing 1.53 degrees to the south of Mercury. The Moon will be 1 day old. At this time, the Moon phase is 1.8%. April 23rd, Lyrid meteor shower. The Lyrid meteor shower will be active from 16 April to April 25, producing its peak rate of meteors around April 23rd. At its peak, the shower is expected to produce a nominal rate of around 18 meteors per hour. April 23rd, conjunction of the Moon and Venus. The Moon and Venus will share the same right ascension, with the Moon passing 1.18 degrees to the north of Venus. The Moon will be 3 days old. At this time, the Moon phase is 12.5%. April 24th, Puppet meteor shower. The Puppet meteor shower will be active from April 15th to April 28th, producing its peak rate of meteors around April 24th. The shower is expected to reach peak activity at around 23 o'clock PDT on April 23, 2023. April 25th, conjunction of the Moon and Mars. The Moon and Mars will share the same right ascension, with the Moon passing 3.13 degrees to the north of Mars. The Moon will be 6 days old. April 27th, the Moon at apogee. The Moon will reach the furthest point along its orbit to the Earth, and will appear slightly smaller than at other times. April 30th, Asteroid 7 Iris at opposition. Asteroid 7 Iris will be well placed, lying in the constellation Libra, well above the horizon for much of the night. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more astronomical events.